Respected dear friends, just remind and check about all our beautiful 11 Vyaktitvas. Hmm? Are we doing our Loka Seva through Swadharma? Are we loving and doing our best for Sanatana Dharma Sthapana? Do we have sufficient Vairagya for that? Is the Bhakta in us is strong? Is the Shishya in us is sincere? Is the Mokshu in us is having sense of urgency? Is that Jignasu in us has got all the completeness? Therefore, is the Shrota in us is regular or not? Is the Sadhaka in us is convinced or not to achieve all of that? Do we have that inspiration and dynamism, and are we working hard for it? With such personality, for us to know and do what we have to, we should be someone to tell us, who should be someone to empower us, there should be someone to remove the obstacles, there should be someone to reveal it to us. The revealing is done by Parabrahma itself. The obstacles are removed by Ishvara himself. The conveniences are given by the Adi Varakshakti Mata. The empowering is done by the Devatas, the Nirantara guidance given by the Guru, Guru Tattva, Guru Parampara, and the reminders, inspirations are given by Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa, Shruti Mata. We have to be continuously in not only mere superficial touch with them, but deeply we have to engross ourselves in doing what we are supposed to do towards them and get the guidance and blessings. We are studying Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayam. This is an intellectual text where we have to use our intellect by for contemplating on the sublime thoughts that are given and allow the knowledge to reveal and put the efforts to revel in that knowledge and thus evolve from the lower life to the higher and higher, evolve from the outer to the inner, evolve from the binding way of living to the liberated way. So, every portion, every sarga, every prakarana is of that highest value. We are in Vairagya Prakaranam, 17th sarga, Trushna Bhanga Nirhupanam or Trushna Vigarahanam. Almost half of it we saw, remaining half slowly we study. Om, Om, Om. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मभक्तियोगधर्म विद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्व वेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ओमावदाममहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने ॐ कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम् ॐ यद्वाक्यामृतपायिनां प्रतिपदं सत्यं सुधा नीरसा यद्वाक्यार्थविचारणादभिमतः स्वर्गोऽपि कारागृहं यद्वाणी विशदात्मपूर्णमनसां तुच्छं जगत्तूलवत् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे यस्यार्षं प्रथिता जगत्त्रयहिता सा वेदमाता परा यश्चक्रे तपसावशे सुरगणान् अन्यत् सिसृक्षुर्जगत् तं बोधाम्बुनिधिं तपस्वि मुकुटालङ्कार चिन्तामणिं विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहं श्रुत्या ब्रह्मैव रामः प्रकटितमहिमा येन तस्मै वसिष्ठः यः सीतां ब्रह्मविद्यामिव सदसि पुनः सत्यशुद्धां किलादात् यद्वाणी मोहमूलं शमयति जगत् आनन्दसन्दोहदोग्ध्रै तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्रीगुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्याद् उद्दिधीर्षुर्जनमनवरतम् मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं बहिरपि कलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधेयि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। ओम श्री वशिष्ठ वाल्मीकि विश्वामित्र वामदेव भरद्वाज वेद व्यासादि समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य आचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपया उपनिषदुक्तं ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोध श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वाध्यात्मिक प्रगति शांति कल्याण एकता पुरोभिवृद्धि अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयः राममन्दिरवत् सर्वेषां शिवादि कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणाम् आश्रमाणां विश्वविद्यालयानां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरन्तर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन साधना उपासना यज्ञयागादि निर्वर्ति द्वारा सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व अभिवृद्धि विश्वे धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थ प्रचारः भारतीय समस्त हैंदव जनानां च रक्षणा अवाप्त्यर्थम् अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम अथ श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणं प्रथम प्रकरणं वैराग्य प्रकरणं मंगलाचरण मंत्राः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति कराय यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे अवनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ रसायां च दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तस्य मे विभुः यो विभाति अवभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। ओमथ सप्तदश सर्गः श्रीरामचन्द्र उवाच। Friends, we are doing the 17th sarga. Yesterday we saw the shloka number 31. We are doing The Trishna, the Gardhi, the Kamana, the Sankalpa, the Asha, the Chinta. Of these, Garhana means finding the dosha in them and therefore trying our best to free our heart, chitta from them. So that this chitta is prashant and is ready, capable for flying high in either upasanas or Brahma Tattva Chintan. One of the important topics of all Shastras, this Shastra and in the life of a spiritual seeker. For that matter, even a Vyakti in Loka Vyavahara also, even if he is 0% spiritual, he'll have to protect himself from the excessive unwanted Trishna, lest he will destroy his own life. More so, when one comes to spirituality, the self is inside. To go inside to recognize the self, what is the biggest obstruction which takes us out, pushes out, is this Trishna only. Therefore, curbing, curtailing, totally cutting off, eliminating this Trishna becomes most essential for an Adhyatmika sadhaka. It is not impossible, remember, but it is not easy, remember. Techniques are these ones. By seeing the dosha in them, slowly reduce. And all problems, as per spiritual thinking is concerned, is out of non thinking. Such great Shastras give us initiative to think and the correct and right and authentic thinking. Once we start thinking, क्या सत्य असत्य क्या माया नहीं है क्या फंसाने वाला नहीं सब अपने आप में धीरे धीरे we will come to know. Once we start unbiasedly thinking, either we worry or brood when problems come, or we imagine our project for the bhoga of the world. Keeping these two away, when we authentically, correctly think, all answers are found for all problems and questions. Yesterday, क्षणमायाति पातालं क्षणं याति नभस्थलं क्षणं भ्रमति दिक्कुञ्जे तृष्णा हृत्पद्मषट्पदी. The Shatpadi of the Hridaya named Trishna. One moment it goes to Patala, another moment it goes to Nabhastala, and in a moment all directions it goes on moving. So you can see the Bhavra ऊपर उठी है नीचे है चारों तरफ whatever the shrubs are there, bushes are there, of the flowers or plants, it goes on moving. Every bees they go, but Vishesha Rupena Brahmaraka यह example दिया. So to the Trishna in us. So you can talk about it in many ways. One way of seeing is it goes so low for the lowest desires. Trishna, that is called Patalam. Sometimes very high noble ambitions. That also Trishna, Akash. Sometimes all around multiple things are there towards this which this Trishna Brahmara moves. This is one meaning. Another meaning, Kshanamaya Patala means as if there is no Trishna only. We look saintly and sage like we are when we are in the satsanga or temple or in the company of Mahatmas. उस समय ऐसा लगता है कि हमारे अंदर तृष्णा नेमड दुर्गुणा is not there. That's called a patala. Other time when the surge and power of Trishna gets expressed, then Navastaram yad. It rocket shoots up to the sky level. So much it creates the restlessness, sense of urgency. हुआ कि नहीं हमको बचपन में हर एक अवस्था में उस अवस्था संबंधी विषयों के प्रति तृष्णा सर्जिंग अप that I cannot live without it. I need it immediately, urgently. This is the meaning of peaking peak level of this Trishna, here called as Navastalam. Third one, Kshanam Brahmati Dikkunje. Many a times it is neither too low nor too high, but in the mediocre way, as if moving on the earth only. But it doesn't leave us. पाताल में गया मतलब छुपा है, waiting for its time to come. Be careful. In this shloka, the learning is just because we are in good mode, spiritual mode, with the saints, in the satsang, doing some sadhana, don't take Trishna for granted. It is just waiting to surge up, and that time be wise enough, strong enough not to get affected by it. This is a lesson here. क्षणमायाति पाताళं क्षणं याति नभस्थलं क्षणं भ्रमति दिक्कुञ्जे कृष्णा हृत्पद्म manjari. That the one which is there in the hridaya padma as the manjari. Hridaya manjari is this honeybee. Okay. Now some shlokas which are so direct, no difficulty in accepting it, understanding it. But there is definitely difficulty in the doing of the practices to get rid of it. है ना, सुनने के टाइम अच्छा ही लगता, समझ में आने लगता है. When questions asked by Guru, we nod the head, understood. Therefore, will you get rid of Trishna? When Guru asks, Ha Maharaj. But it is only when we are out of this protective influence of the Guru Kavacha, again we see we become victimized by them. So he says next one, Sarva samsara doshanam Trishnaika dirgha dukkhada antah purastamavya yojiyatyati sankate. देखो what an important shloka na. Sarvasamapi sarva samsara doshanam. In samsara are the reasons which put us in the samsara are many. Samsara, the simplest explanation of samsara is pursuing anything, everything other than Paramatma, including pursuing dharma, pursuing punya, pursuing upasanas, pursuing yajna for any of the urdhva uttama loka. All that which has endful result, which is the result of limited karma, all of that is samsara. उसमें फ्रॉम द कर्म स्टैंड पॉइंट पुण्य भी होगा, पाप भी होगा, डिफरेंट क्वांटिटीज एटसेट्रा. देखो स्वर्ग भी होगा, नरक भी होगा. मीडियोकर है तो मनुष्य. इन स्वर्ग आल्सो ग्रेडेशंस, इन नरक आल्सो ग्रेडेशंस, मनुष्य आल्सो ग्रेडेशंस, पशु पक्षी वी गेट बर्थ, इन देम आल्सो ग्रेडेशंस. है ना, सात्विक एनिमल्स लाइक काउज एंड ऑल. Again, in the cow, there is gradation. Basic Indian cows, which are taken care of by Lord Krishna, or the Jersey cow who give milk only, no other work. These all births, in those births, people around, upadhis, different experiences we get, which are continuously changing. All of that is samsara. This is one way of putting. Another way is ragadvesha. Ragadvesha prompted papa punya, obviously resulting sukha dukkha is samsara. So in this sarva samsara doshana, samsara itself is dosha yukta. Causes of samsara are ragadvesha kama krodha. Among all of them, trushna eka. The leader is trushna. And it is dirgha dukkhada. It gives dukkha for long time and the deep also. Dirgha dukkhada. You know, when we have the Trishna. Dirgha dukkha. How? When not fulfilled, अरे यार नहीं fulfilled दुख. Fulfilled और चाहिए वाला दुख. Isn't it? Even after 40, 50 years also, that 40 years back, Trishna. Unfulfilled we remember and we suffer even now. मैंने सोचा उनसे शादी करना था, नहीं हो पाया, देखो दीर्घ दुख. But she married somebody, she's very happy. Like that. Okay, let us say fulfill हो गया मानो. Then greed was there. हुआ fulfillment, but then जितना चाहा मुझे उतना नहीं हुआ. दुख. And another दुख है, we compare those days with these days and say, ओ क्या दिन थे. देखो दीर्घ दुख था. सर्व संसार दोषाणां तृष्णा दीर्घ दुखदा. तृष्णा एका. अब देखो क्या एग्जाम्पल दे रहे. अंतःपुरस्तमपि या योजयति अति संकटे. A person who is kingly, princely, staying in all sukha bhoga of Andapura, in fact, he is having everything at his disposal. But some Trishna in him, it can be for smaller thing or bigger thing. That Trishna takes this person out of the comfort zone of Antapura, safe, secured zone of Antapura, and Yojayati Ati Sankate, puts him in Ati Sankato. Old movies, then that Yuvraj, leaving that Antapura comfort in his Trishna for some power or some Dhanarashi or some woman or lady. He goes into the forests, jungles, mountains, the rivers, oceans, मायामय places. है ना. कभी राक्षस पकड़ लेते उसको, कभी एक भिल्ल किरात लोग पकड़ लेते, समटाइम दूसरे देश के लोग पकड़ लेते हैं. अंतपुरस्तमपि योजयति अति संकटे. Isn't it? Doesn't it happen? For some Trishna is gone out, then somebody kidnaps him, then ransom amount. Example understood? Spiritually इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? The Antapura is my own heart. In the heart I am there as the self, blissful. But now, coming out of that Hridaya Antapura, the kingly, princely me, identifying with the upadhis, am I not falling in the sankata all the time, worried about these upadhis, fulfilling their desire demands, protecting them, keeping them safe, secured. Also, the earlier said thing apply here. Coming out of our Hridaya, Sukha, Ananda, Shanti, भटकते ही रहते हम संकटों में बाहर. As a jiva, in the ephemeral objects or the people who only give 2-4% reflected sukha, 95% guaranteed dukha and bandhanam. बढ़िया, ये तो मस्त है. सिंपल, डायरेक्ट, वेरी ब्यूटिफुल. अंतपुरस्तम घसीट कर अति संकटे योजयत. Example of great kings and all, you remember it. Main thought is conveyed. Spiritual thought also is seen in that. That terrible is this Trishna Baba. ऊपर क्या कहा? दीर्घ दुखदा. हाँ, long time. Remember, objects for which the Trishna is there. The objects may change, people may change, places may change. The discussion here is not about the object. The basic thing called Trishna itself. Trishna in English you can call it lust. So lust for money. Anything excessive is called lust. Lust for bhoga, lust for the power, lust for so many things. Grabbing the land. क्या क्या है बाबा? दीर्घ दुखदा. Actually क्या होना चाहिए? With already had bhogas, having contentment for them, we have to direct all our attention for Paramatma. Instead of that, whatever bhogas we had, The taste of it instigates us to have the same things again and again, perhaps for more quantity and more length of time. So too, that instigates in us for other trishnas, like the drunkard. नो satisfaction, उसको वो दारू डेली चाहिए और उससे बढ़िया कहीं दूसरे देश से मिला, he will get that and he wants more quantity. And that leads to that habit of trishna for that leads to some other trishna, different variety of it. Very funny this phenomenon. हमको क्या है, बाहर धर्म करो, बस अंदर मोक्ष के लिए ट्राई करो. ये दोनों ही होना चाहिए जीवन में. जनरली तृष्णा इज फॉर अर्थ काम ओनली. सो तृष्णा दीर्घ दुःखदा एंड अंतपुरस्थमपि योजयति अति संकटे. अंतपुरस्थमपि संकटे योजयति means it is a idiom way of saying it. The meaning is person who is safe and secured, comfortable with himself, is that person is pushed far away into various sankatas and difficulties by Trishna. Gupta ji, is that video and audio okay in Skype? I have a little doubt. Maina Sonia, is it okay? साउंड भी बढ़िया है. नहीं यूट्यूब नहीं, स्काइप में. ओके, यूट्यूब इज गुड टुडे. आई एम बार बार चेक कर रहा हूँ मैं बीच बीच में. ओम. नेक्स्ट श्लोक. Oh, powerful. Prayachati param jadyam param alokarodhini moham niharagahana trishna jaladamalika. यहाँ तृष्णा is compared with niharagahana jaladamalika. Niharagahana, very deep dense fog, above which is Jaladamalika, the continuous Malika, the chain of the Jalada, the clouds. पीक विंटर में आप देखते हो ना, दक्षिण भारत उत्तर भारत में ज्यादा होता है. So what are the 3 or 4 things those atmospheres weathers give? First is moham, that when so much of fog, snow is there, you are not clear about the path to go wherever you have to. So too, alokarodhini, so much dense fog and clouds. North India में some of the countries for 10 days, 5 days, Surya Bhagwan is not seen. Aloka is Surya Aloka, Rodhini, it covers. So then Param Jadyam Prayachati. The Jadyam is the shivering cold, because of which we just want to be under the blanket or quilt, don't want to even move little. Jadyam means jadata. सर्दी में ना जकड़ कर रह जाते हैं, कहीं गर्म वाला कुछ है उसके सामने, उठकर जाने को मन नहीं होता. Actually, the more we walk, the more heat is generated. But the generated heat goes out, then we become very thanda अंदर से. Isn't it? In the same way, this okay, these 3 things, this nihara, gahana, trishna, jalada malika. The foggy, cloudy trishna also does the same thing as done by the fog and cloud. What it does, param jadhyam prayachati. Here jadata is ajnana andhakara. The more trishnas we are having, stronger trishnas, we are outward only. The knowledge about the self or the ajnanam is strengthened. Paramajadhyam. Okay, prayachati paramjad. Obviously, Prayachita Paranjata means keeps on strengthening the ignorance only, pushes us to live in the life of ignorance. What is ignorance? Which leads to the projection of the world and imagines or makes us imagine the world to be so real. That is called as Jadata or Ajnana Andhakara. Same time, Aloka Rodhini, isn't it? When we are lost in the flood of Trishna, the wisdom is covered. Whether it is Laukika wisdom, whether it is Dharma wisdom, whether it is a wisdom regarding the values, Punya Papa, all that wisdom, Aloka is closed. Finally, spiritual knowledge is totally covered, kept away from us. So, see the difference morning, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, Sanyama, Chitta. When the Sanyama is achieved, Tajayat, Prajna, Aloka. Tajayat, Prajna, Alokaha, Prajna, Alokaha. Here, when the Trishna wins in our life, no Prajna, Aloka. On the other hand, Aloka, Rodhini. We become Rajoguni, Tamoguni, then the higher, deeper wisdoms. We are not available for them, they are not available for us. And then the third one is the moham. In that Trishna, deluded, how many adharma papa we keep doing. And in that, the responsibilities that we are to do toward the family, society, nation, all we give up. है ना तृष्णा के कारण ही सरकार में रहने वाले they do all घोटाले scams whether in the government or government offices. तृष्णा में रहने वाले ही all the business people become smart to cheat the people. Because of excessive trishna only, there is adulteration in everything. In all the consumable goods, there is adulteration. Very terrible, no? Poisoning of them also happens. Even seeds also they give duplicate. अब बताओ कितना मोह है. Adulterations everywhere. So too, there is the what do you call direction of the funds etc. which are given as budget for various things by government or anywhere. मोह कहते हैं उसको. तो road is sanctioned by the government, then 10 crores are given by proper estimation of budget and all. But just raat without somebody's notice, the quality of the material is lower quality wala taken. So instead of 10 करोड़ 5 या 6 या 7 8 करोड़ में काम हो गया तो 2 करोड़ खा लेते हैं. And then 8 करोड़ वाला रोड तो जल्दी ही it will become spoiled. That's the meaning of moha. With the low quality of cement and bricks, the government quarters are made, given to the people. 5-6 साल में बिल्डिंग गिर गयो, लोग मर गयो. These are all the moha here. And the moha in the adulteration. Moha in cheating the people and taking all money through various ghotalas. Everyone at their own level, because of Trishna, they get mohita and don't do what is to be done and do what is not to be done. Alokarodhini is blinded for the wisdom. Then the first one is what? Jadyam param prayachati is both. Ignorance is strengthened and one becomes rigid and jada, not to give up the habits of Trishna. हिलेगा नहीं वो उस जड़ता से. कुछ भी करो, I will not give up my drinks or drugs or chori or cheating. That's called jadyam. Like in winter, we don't move. This fellow will not move from his negative doings. पावरफुल. लोग मरते हैं लेकिन वे तृष्णाओं को नहीं छोड़ते. लोग तृष्णा से मरते लेकिन अज्ञान में ज्ञान नहीं पाते. मोह में पाप करते हैं लेकिन तृष्णा छोड़कर पुण्य धर्म में नहीं आते. See how many ways Ram ji is making us think and understand. बढ़िया है कि नहीं? सर्वेषाम न प्रयच्छति परम जाड्यम परम आपो करोदिनी मोहम निहार गहना तृष्णा जलद मालिका. निहार गहना जलद मालिका तृष्णा. मोहम प्रयच्छति परम जाड्यम प्रयच्छति परम आलोक रोधिनी. Now next one. सर्वेषां जन्तुजातानां संसारव्यवहारिणां परिप्रोतमनोमाला तृष्णाबन्धनरज्जुवतु. परिप्रोतमनोमाला तृष्णाबन्धनरज्जुवतु. सर्वेषां जन्तुजातानां संसारव्यवहारिणां. All the born, let us talk mainly of human beings. Jatanam, Jantunam means born, all animals means man is a social animal. Sarvesham Jantu Jatanam, Samsara Vyavaharina, who are in the Samsara Vyavahara, not Paramarthika Vyavahara. For them, Pariprota Manomala, Trishna, Bandhana Rajuvat. Like a tying rope, Trishna is tying each one with the Manomala. The example is first explained. You can understand. Okay? Each animal is tied with one rope. Then all animals are again tied with another rope. Wholesale. Retail may be, wholesale may be. Like when the group of buffaloes etc. are taken, you can see उस buffalo या bull को भी पाँव में गले में बांधते हैं, दूसरे को भी बांधते हैं, दोनों को बांधते हैं. Isn't it? Why they do that? Ki even if the one gets out of that noose and goes to run away, other one के साथ इसको जोड़ के रखा, तो because of that it will not run away. Like in that काला पानी वगैरह जंजीर में, this this gunda terrorist also tied, the other also tied, and both of them are again tied. है ना? कितने पुराने सिनेमा में दोनों हीरों को भी जंजीर लगा देते थे. या हीरो इज पुलिस है तो दो चोर या गुंडों को पकड़ा तो एक एक को भी लगाते हैं, दोनों को भी साथ, है ना? दोनों का हाथ जोड़ दी, हाथ में एक हथकड़ी लगी और दोनों को जीप को भी तय कर देते. डबल. सेम वे दिस example is understood. The answer, the explanation is Trishna binds me to be a samsari in the world, and the other person also. Trishna binds him to the samsara. And this Trishna is the one which binds both of us also. Because I want something from you, you want something from me. In this way, Pariprota Manomala is a Trishna in which my mana is attached to you, your mana to me, and your man to somebody else, I am to the other one. So I am attached to the objective world, experience of the world, वो तो है ही. But again with the people also I am attached. तृष्णा के कारण ही डबल बंधन हो गए. परिप्रोत, एक बार बांध दिया प्रोतम, परिप्रोतम इज डबल. हाउ? मनोमाला, थ्रू द मेंटल अटैचमेंट्स टू ईच अदर. एनीथिंग लाइक आई वांट मनी, आई माई सेल्फ तृष्णा से अन्न करता हूँ, चोरी कर, बट आई डिपेंड ऑन समवन एल्स आल्सो. मनी फ्रॉम देम, गुड और बैड मीन्स. एनीवे इन दोस 70s 80s सिनेमा बहुत देखते थे. डौरी के लिए that wife is being tortured by this man. Himself does the chori, that is anyway Trishna. Again through the wife he wants the money from the in-laws and all. Then he torture her. Or to get the money only he marries. Or she. So this type of Trishna. Here, what you have to understand is toward the objects also we are tied down. Toward the people also we are tied down, attached by Krishna, because of which we can't withdraw to focus on the self. That is the main thing. Clear? Now, next one is good one. Compared with the rainbow, Indradhanush. भगवान इंद्र के धनु से तृष्णा is compared. What it is? विचित्र वर्णा विगुणा दीर्घा मलिन संस्थितिः शून्या शून्य पदा तृष्णा शक्र कार्मुक धर्मिणी. शक्र कार्मुक. Karmuka is bow. Shakra is Indra, Shatakratu. So Shakra Karmuka, Indra's bow, Indradhanu. Dharmini means Lakshana. Dharmini is Dharma Dharmi. Morning Yoga Shastra we are studying. Chitta is the Dharmi, Samskaras are Dharmas. So Shakra Karmuka Dharmini. So Shakra ke Karmuk ke saman Dharmi hai Trishna. Having the dharmas like that of Shakra Karmuka. Dharma is Karmuka. That Dhanu. Dharmas are these 4 or 5. So to Dharmi is Trishna. These are its dharmas. What are they? One Vichitra Varna. Indradhanu, 7 colors. VI, VG, YOR. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. They are all our 7 chakras colors. Indradhanu. विचित्र वर्ण. पहले इंद्रधनु को देखो, फिर कंपेयर विथ तृष्णा. सेकंड विगुणा. You don't see a rope tied to the rainbow when you see in the sky. रस्सी दिखती है क्या? नहीं है ना. विगुणा. गुणा means रस्सी. Only when you tie the rassi, then it becomes a proper usable bow. Viguna. Third, dirgha. Baapre, one end to other end it is. So big it is. And kavi, if you go to Himalayan range, same time 2 or 3 rainbows will come. 2, 3, मैंने देखा बाबा, 3 एक ही बार. Remember, the mirage water is always seen in the afternoons. When the perpendicularly sunlight fall, there is silicon dioxide, all that refraction of the light appears to be water. Like then the rainbows always are in the evenings or mornings, not in the in-between day. शाम के समय होते हैं, सुबह ज़्यादातर शाम 4-3 के बाद, because for them again to the light to get refracted, that type of thing is required. You observe it mostly. Narayana. So first is Vichitra Varna. Second is Viguna. Third is Dirgha. Okay. Fourth one is got Malina Samsthiti. It is there in between the dark black clouds. That is the Malina Samsthiti. Shunya is by itself it has no purpose there. क्या करते हो इंद्रधनु आकाश में रहकर? कुछ नहीं फायदा उससे. So to Shunya Pada, it is there in that empty sky. In the empty sky. Shunya by itself of no purpose. Shunya Pada abode is supported by the empty sky itself. These are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gunas, dharmas of the dharmi, the Shakra Karmukha, rainbow. Same way is Trishna. Vichitra Varna. How many varieties of Trishnas we have? Panchendriya Sambandhi Trishna, Chaturantakarana Sambandhi Trishna, Karmendriya Sambandhi Trishna, then Dhanadi Trishna, Janadi Trishna, Shaktiyadi Trishna. This is called as Vichitra Varna. किस रूप में this Kamana Trishna gets expressed, we can't assess. Second, Viguna. Viguna is what? Because of that, Trishna, Durgunas only come. Here, Viguna means Viparita Guna. It also means Viguna means in that Trishna, Sadgunas will be hidden. They will not be there. Third is Dirgha. Dirgha wala uparayana कि Dirgha Dukkhada, it has come in 32. Same you can apply in here. Dirgha. Trishna is very long. very long means the Trishna objects are many, many. Trishna time is lot and it is deep into the core of heart. That's the meaning of Dirgha. Sharira, Prana, Indriya, Mana, बुद्धि और हृदय तक दीर्घ है ये कोश दृष्टि से दीर्घता ऑफ तृष्णा काल दृष्टि से दीर्घता इज फॉर लाइव्स टुगेदर इट चेजेस वस्तु दृष्टि से दीर्घता इज व्हाट इट विल हैव वन आफ्टर द अदर ऑब्जेक्ट और पीपल coming and creating that trishna or because of trishna we get trapped. So dirgha vastu drushti kala drushti panchakosha drushti dirgha lamba dirgha like the rainbow. So vichitra varna viguna dirgha then malina samstiti it is amidst all the malina hridaya of the dushta vichar. होता है कि नहीं एक बार प्रश्न आ गया तो उसको फुलफिल करने के लिए एनी टाइप ऑफ रॉन्ग इम्प्योर थॉट्स वी डेफिनेटली इन्वॉल्व इन ओके मलिना संस्थिति दैट इज द क्लाउड ऑफ द माइंड विथ नेगेटिव तो क्या होगा झूठ बोलेंगे तो क्या होगा है ना धोखा करेंगे दिस आर ऑल मलिना वृत्तिस Krishna makes our mind like that. Then Shunya, isn't it? Until ultimately it leads us to the emptiness only. कोई भी तृष्णा फुलफिल होने के बाद it is empty only. Then Shunya Pada means it is born when the chitta is empty. Not what is the meaning of emptiness? When it is not filled with the love, devotion to the Lord or the filled with the Tattva Jnana. Shunya Pada. शून्य मतलब जब मेरा चित्त परमात्मा से भरा है सगुण और निर्गुण then I will not have trishna but that is not there in me that's called shunya pada from this the trishna is coming leading to only shunyata this is one of the techniques to come out of shunyata sarchaya dushna what is what fill the heart with jignasa of God devotion to God मौका ही नहीं देना throughout the day when we are not shunya in our heart. That's what empty mind is, devil's workshop is this only. Shunya pada. Why do you keep yourself empty? Engage in dharma, seva, upasana, bhakti and jnana. Bas. ये पांचों में so much busy we have to. And in doing this, the world, the Lord will provide the bhukti, bhakti, mukti to us. In that also there is bliss. Because we are not involving in them fully, in the empty mind only, the desire for the world is coming only to trouble us, bind us. So simple. है कि नहीं कोई सिद्ध पुरुष योगी जिन्होंने योग साधना भक्ति की ज्ञान what is not available to him every sukha bhog he denies it because he is in the brahmananda but chahe to you can have sukha of any world it is all positive no but he doesn't want साधक की बात कह रहे हैं साधक को सारे सुख मिल सकते हैं बट ही डिनाइज देम बिकॉज ही इज एंजॉयिंग द हाईएस्ट ब्रह्मानंद द तृष्णा वाला द एम्प्टी हेड वाला because he is not doing those spiritual things he just gets trishna for the ephemeral things and beings of the world and nothing but disappointment. That's the meaning of shunya pada. So vichitra varna aviguna dirgha malina samsthitihi shunya pada trishna shakrakar mukha dharmini 3-4 बार पढ़े तो with shloka we become familiar. See the meaning 2-3 times and contemplate. Understanding comes. Now observe. Is it not happening this way when trishnas are entertained in us? Yeah. Then all these are dosha. So slowly reduce, remove trishna for the world. Increase the trishna for Paramatma. Trishna can be for Lord Krishna. not for anything else. One more sloka. Asha nirguna sasyanam falita sharadapadam imam samvit sarojanam tavasam dirghayamini. These type of explanations came during the चिंता, also चित्त दौरात्म्य के समय में भी आया था. This type of explanation. What it is? Asha nirguna sasyanam. So nirguna sasya. Sasya means crops. Sasya shamalam mataram. Here nirguna sasya means those good qualities, those good knowledges, those good spiritual sadhanas which take us to the nirguna paramatma. They are called nirguna sasya. For that, this trishna is asha. This asha means that heavy thunderstorm, thunderbolt. है ना, जो वो थंडरबोल्ट होता है ना, द सस्य, द पूरा खेती वगैरह जो पका हुआ है रेडी फॉर कटिंग, सारा जल जाता है, बड़ा वाला जो होता है. तो सो वी आर द एग्जाम्पल फॉर इट, कि वी हैव दैट निर्गुण सस्य इन अस फॉर स्पिरिचुअल नॉलेज, स्पिरिचुअल साधना एंड ऑल. बट बार बार क्यों तबाह हो रहा है, जल रहा है बार बार? वाई it is getting destroyed? Why are we not consistently maintaining it, using it for the result or crop final? Because the asha, the thunder of some or the other trishna is falling on us. हर दिन की बात. Like every day we want to do sadhana and every day we don't do, because every day some or the other trishna, asha takes us somewhere. Asha here means that thunder. बिजली जो कहते हैं, बिजली गिरी है, पूरा खेती का नाश हो गया. सो निर्गुण सस्यानाम आशा. Isn't it? एक तृष्णा वाला व्यक्ति में, why will those शास्त्र श्रवणम, कॉन्टेम्पलेशन, मेडिटेशन, उसका जिक्र भी नहीं होता. तृष्णा युक्त व्यक्ति. We have to learn from it. Slowly pull our mind away from every trishna. Put it only in Paramatma. What is minimum required for our survival? That should be enough. Our contact with the world. ना कोई जगत को भोग दृष्टि से देखेंगे. देखो, वेरी ब्यूटिफुल थॉट. लिसन केयरफुली. All our faculties are given and the required maintenance for the faculties are given by the divine. Then we are told, just whatever little obligations you have, do outside, but the remaining all abilities, energies, use only to reach me back, oh my dear. That is how Bhagavan has said. Like tongue is given. What is the lakshana of the tongue? Tasting. And why the taste? Only to see that is that object good for the health and stomach or not. That much, for that purpose the taste is given. Not for getting victimized by the taste organ and taste and get sold out to the taste through the trishna. Taste is given for that, like eyes. Why the eyes are given? You look properly so that you can walk, you can recognize, you can see. But eyes are not given for bhoga, to enjoy movie, TV, cinema, dekho. They are all trishna created the problem. So to the legs are given, hands are given. Every organ is given for our sustenance and security. Bas, utna hi. But in each of the organ, there is a chance for the negativities. We have become unknowingly victims to that, like the money. Money is for the food. Money is for the dharma karya. But the money has the purchasing power even for the bhoga and negative things. Does it mean that we should go for it? Who pushes us into that is Trishna. एक एक भगवान ने जो हमको दिया, जीवन निर्वहन, धर्म निर्वहन, देन साधना निर्वहन. Only for these three. Isn't it? The eyes, जीवन निर्वहन. is when you have eyes only you can save securely move. Dharma nirvana. With eyes only you go take care of parents and all. And the Adhyatmikata is with eyes you see the Guru, you do his puja, you see the book and you study it. ये सब आंख होता है. Sadhana, dharma, jivan nirvana. Bas. Where is the position of Trishna? Nowhere. When this knowledge is not known, not understood, accepted, then we get trapped into that big trap of the snare of Trishna. Bas, agar gayo fas, bas gayo. So tough to come out of it. Clear? So आशा निर्गुण सस्यानम निर्गुण रूपी सस्य के लिए Nirguna means all spiritual qualities. They are all sasya. Sasya means all the three things. The grains aspects, the vegetable aspects, the fruits aspects, which we eat. ये तीनों सस्य होते हैं. फल खाते हैं, सब्जियां खाते हैं, धान को खाते हैं. ये सारे सस्य है. उसी तरह आध्यात्मिक सस्य में योग, भक्ति, ज्ञान. Offer all of that. This is आशा. ये बिजली है. कृष्णा. Second one, फलिता शरद आपदाम. फलिता शरद आपदाम. Then for the apada रूपी फल giving, it is like शरद ऋतु. देखो in वर्षा ऋतु heavy rains come and that makes the whole land wet and all the seeds that are sown slowly start getting sprouted. And by that Varsha Ritu goes, when the Sharad Ritu comes, har jagah pe hariyali hariyali. This Trishna is Sharad Ritu, to bring hariyali hariyali. But what crops? For Apada Rupi. Apada Rupi फसल के लिए शरद ऋतु के समान है. निर्गुण रूपी फसल के लिए बिजली के समान. See the comparison. Asha means Ashani. So Asha Nirguna Sasyanam, but Sharad Apadam Falita. Apadam Falita Sharad Rupena. It is Sharad for the Falita, but for what? Apada. It is a very good crop giving Sharad Rutu. Who? Trishna. But what is that crop? Apadaye. All difficulties, problems we are put in because of this Trishna only. मजेदार है ना राम जी का ऑब्जर्वेशन एंड कंपैरिजन. Nowhere you will see like in Yoga Vaashishtha Ramayana. So many of examples of the whole world are used. How much intelligent, how much alert those people must be. That not only intelligent, alert, but pure-hearted, because of which from all these worldly happenings observation, they have learned some or the other lessons required for dignified, decent life, spiritual life. Second thing is Falita Apadam Sharatu. Then third one, Himam Samvit Sarojana. देखो संवित रूपी लोटस. संवित means Paramatma Jnanam, Tattva Jnanam. So for that संवित रूपी Saroja lotus के लिए it is Himam. And then when lot of snow falls, the lotuses get dyed and burnt only. Oh, they won't get opened up. Lotus get opened up when the Lord sun comes. But in that Hima, the snow, there is no sunlight. Therefore, mar jate. So, Samvit Rupi, Atma Jnana Rupi, Kamal ke liye, this Trishna is like Hima, the snowfall. Snow kaho, ole kaho. When the snow ole गिरते हैं सारे मर जाते हैं सारे कमल. So देखो what a good example ना. निर्गुण गुणों के लिए सस्य के लिए अशनि, बट आपादाओं के लिए शरद काल के समान. So too for the beautiful Samvit Kamala, it is like the snowfall. That's called Himam Samvit Sarojanam. Fourth one is what? Tamasam Dirghayamini. For the prolonged continuation of Tamo Guna. It is like Dirghayamini Wala Hemanta Rutu. Hemanta Rutu is the one in which The nights are more, the days are less. So for that Dirgha Andhakara ke liye, it is like Hemanta Ritu. Tamasam Dirgha Yamini. It prolongs our ignorance, our lives together. Trishna. So ignorance ko badhane mein Hemanta Ritu. Fog or snowfall for the lotuses of the Samvit, the Atma Jnana. Then for all the apadas, it is like Sharad Ritu. Then Ashani Sasyanam, Nirguna Sasyanam. So Varsha Ritu, Hemanta Ritu, Sharad Ritu, Shishira Ritu. 4 Ritus are explained. Vasanta and Grishma ko chhodkar. So Asha Nirguna Sasyanam, Falita Sharada Padam, Himam Samvit Sarojanam, Tamasam Dirghayamini. 6 श्लोक हो गया बाबा, इतना काफी है. टुमारो विल कंटिन्यू. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो परमऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे ओम तत्सत्. ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु. गुड. ना काफी है आज. 1 आवर से ज्यादा नहीं. ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चंद्रतारकं नेमः विद्युतो भान्ति कुतो तमेव भान्ति ब्रह्म तस्य भासा सर्वम्. ओम दाशरथाय विद्महे सीता तन्नो मंगलं गुरु. नमो ब्रह्मा ब्रह्मलोकदेहि में. बोल श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वामदेव भरद्वाज वेद व्यासादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की योग वाष्ट महारामायण आचार्य की जय. बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय. सदगुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. नमः पार्वती पते. हर हर महादेव. हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद. जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम. अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापन की जय. भारत माता की जय. सनातन धर्म वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की जय. आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय. शुभम. We will do another class Shivananda Lahari in 4-5 minutes. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.